Hello and welcome to another video tutorial with KingTech Coding Clinic. And in this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through step by step how you can get started with Camtasia 2022 video editing software. Okay, this particular application is both for video editing as well as screen recording and other features as well. So I'm going to walk you through step by step how you can get started with Camtasia. It's very easy and straightforward type of application that I love using to edit my videos. Okay, I've already recorded a video on how to get Camtasia 2022 full version installed without any limitations. Okay, if you don't have that installed, you have to check the link in the video description below. Get a file downloaded, watch the video to get it installed before you can come back and follow this video step by step to see how you can get started with Camtasia 2022. Now let's quickly delve right into that by launching the application Camtasia 2022. So let me just launch it from here. It says yes, so before you do that, just click on yes please, and then there we go. Let's just wait for it to get launched. Perfect, there we go, it's fully launched here. So to start with, so as you can see, if you would want to go for screen recording, then you would want to click on this and then have your screen recorded. Okay, but for now we're just going to do some editing stuff. So going straight to the point, you can also watch these tutorials to see how it is used. So now what we are going to do is just to go with new project. So we click on new project and then we have that loaded as well. So now that it's loaded, so the next thing we're going to do is quickly go ahead and then import our files. But before we do that, to import your files, what you're going to do is just to click on this import button here, and then you have your files imported. Okay, I have a folder on the desktop which has the footages I'm going to use in this tutorial. So I just click on desktop, browse to get a folder open, so you can see the folder called footage. I'll just open it and select everything from here. Okay, these are some videos I've recorded for some training, so I'm going to use these videos to demonstrate to you how you can do some basic editing with Camtasia 2022. So these are the audio files to the videos. Again, this is also the intro video, and this is the first part of the video, and this is the second part of the video. That is why I named them IDB lesson 12A and then IDB lesson 12B, and this one is the IDB lesson 12B audio, and then this is the 12A audio, and this is the intro video. Okay, so now I'm going to select them. After selecting the first one, press and hold Control on the keyboard to select the rest and click OK, and then we should have them imported inside Camtasia. Okay, so after importing them, if you have extra file you would want to import, you can then click on this plus button here. You go to import, then you browse and locate the file. Let's say I would want to add another image. Let me just go to desktop and grab one image. I'll just click on it, and then I have that one to also import it, as you can see. Perfect. So here we have the timeline. As you can see, we have by default, once you launch Camtasia, you have these two timelines showing up. So to start with, you can decide which of them to go ahead and use. So to start with, supposing my audio that is coming with the video is not properly clear and I would want to use a different audio, what I'm going to do is to start with the audio from the bottom before the video. Now let me show you something what I'm talking about. So this audio is the IDB lesson 12A audio. So to start with, let me come first of all start with my intro video. So I'll just drag it and then leave it at the top here, because I'll be using the audio files at the track 1 timeline. So I'll just bring this one here and then quickly let me click on play, and then you can see it's being played. So once I'm done with that, the next I'm going to do is to set my screen. Okay, to set the project or the project settings. So right click on this, then you go to project settings. Now you would want to choose the standard video size, which is 1080 1920. So you select on that and then you click on apply. You would have to drag the video to stretch it to fill various size. So perfect, so you have the standard video size now. So that is that. So secondly, what I'm going to do is now to bring my first part of the video, that is the IDB lesson 12A. I'll quickly drag it and also drop it here. So what is going to happen is, let me just, this is a timeline you can just use to move it from any direction and then try playing from one point to the other. So I'm just going to play from here, from the introduction. Okay, let me start from the beginning of the introduction and click from here. So let's see how it's going to be. So it's now switched to the video. So now all this part of the video I don't need it, so I want to take it off. Okay, so now let's see what I'm going to do.
Hello and welcome.
So from the hello, I'll just move it a bit and this part of the video I'm going to chop it off. So I'll select here and use this blade command here, click on this. So as you can see, I'll select here, so now you can see that this particular side is selected. You just right click and go to ripple, delete, or delete. If you choose delete, there's going to be space in here. You have to drag it and then fix it in here. But if you go for ripple, delete, it will by default just join after deleting. So let me just go for ripple, delete, so you can see that it has just joined. So let me start from the beginning again. Let's see how it's going to be.
Hello and welcome to another lesson.
Switching from one footage to the other, it doesn't look good. So I'd want to add a very nice transition. So I'll click on these transitions here, and quickly I'm going to grab one. So let's say it's going to be loaded. So you can see I'm going to just check through all these transitions and grab one that I think will be okay for me. Let me just grab this one. So I'll just drag it and leave it in between the two videos. So now let's see the difference now. Let's see how it's going to transit between the two footages from one video to the other.
Hello and welcome to another lesson in our
perfectly. That is what we want. Now I left this track because I said I would want to probably use an audio. Suppose you don't want to add a very nice audio or music in the background, you can just drag it and leave it here. And then I showed you that my footages has some audio separately. That is what I set my screen recorder, that is the Camtasia, to do for me. As I'm recording the video, the audios are being recorded separately. Sometimes I would want to take the audio into a different platform to clean it, remove or reduce the noise before bringing it back to Camtasia for editing. Okay, so now I would want to import the audio. So to do that, I would want to turn off the audio from the video. So to do that, I'll just right click on the video here. Then what I'm going to do is to go to silence audio. So you can see that the audio is gone. So now even if I should play, you wouldn't hear anything. So now what I'm going to do is to go back here, my media, and then scroll and then bring the IDB lesson 12. It is a lesson 12A. Now the audio of it, I'll just drag it and then bring it here. Let me start it from here. So what I'm going to do is listen to this now. So as you can see, the whole of this part.
Hello and welcome to.
So what I'm going to do is to time it from here as well. This way, I'll just select only this one, the audio file here. Then I'm going to use the blade icon to cut it and then remove this place. Right click and go to delete. I don't need, so I'll just drag this to fit in here like this. So now let's try playing it and see what's going to happen.
Hello and welcome to another lesson in our ID cards builder application. And in this lesson, we'll finalize with explanation of our various codes.
As you can see. So now what I'm going to do is I would want to probably move it a bit. Okay. Maybe start from here, something like that. After transition, and then you just take it from there.
Hello and welcome to another lesson in our ID cards builder application. And in this lesson, we'll finalize with explanation of our various codes and modules. So let's quickly launch our application and then we take it from there.
You can see that it's working.
Now,
so what I'm going to do is I don't need that audio, so I've just showed you how to do that. So probably if it is an audio file or music file, that is how you can just add it there, and you can reduce the sound, the volume of it by dragging this to the bottom, or maybe increase it by this. So I don't need it. What I'm going to do is just select it and then press delete on the keyboard, and that is gone. So because of that, this space I would have to close the space and also bring back the audio of the video. So I'll just right click on it and then restore audio, and then the audio is back. So now I'm going to just select this. After selecting the first video from here, press Ctrl on the keyboard and select the second one, then drag the two to the second timeline. That's the track 1. So now it's now occupying track 1, and we can use this second track for other things as we move along the course of the lesson. Now let's see how it's going to work.
Hello and welcome to another lesson in our ID cards.
Everything is working. So now I would want to quickly move to the end of the video because the video is in 2 parts. When I was recording the video, something happened and I had to break and then come back to start again. So that is how come the video is in 2 parts. So now I'm going to scroll, just move to the last part of the video and show you something. So now listen to this up to here. Let me show you something.
Yeah, remove this one. Come here and remove this one. Here too, we would want to remove this one.
So this is where the problem started. So from here, after that, you can see that I've stopped the recording. Check something here, meaning I've just stopped the recording from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up that side and then bring in the second footage and join them. So now let's see where I'm going to stop. Okay, let me show you.
We would want to remove this one.
So after removing this one, I'll just end there, select this now. Then I'll use the blade icon to cut this and then select this, press delete on the keyboard, and then that part is gone. So now I'll drag the second part of the video, that is the 12B. I'll just drag it quickly and then bring it to the end here like this. There we go. So now I can just adjust so that I can have full stretch of the two videos. So now let's go
here, remove this one. Come here and remove this one. Here too, we would want to remove this one.
Now let's switch to the next video. So now let's see what's going to happen. And then so now I would end here. Then you can see I've just started talking from there. So I would want to chop this part also off. So starting from here, I'll just select this and then go for the blade icon. All the place that I was silent and then trying to start recording, I'll chop that place off. So I'll select this, right click and go to repel delete, and then this will delete and then join the two videos at once. So now let's see what's going to happen.
And remove this one. Here too, we would want to remove this one. And then here too,
so you can see that
here as well. Let me just show you this. Sorry, let me remove this one here. And then here too, we would want to remove this one here.
From this part of the video as well, the second video, there was another place. There's another place that I pause for a water break, and I would want to chop that part to off. So let's scroll till we get there and see what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is it. So you can see that there is a space here, meaning that there wasn't something important going on there, meaning there was some silence break over there. So I would want to chop that off. So let's see.
Okay.
So now let me see where it started from.
To see what's going to happen. So you can see that this is what is actually showing. So now we need to log in.
So
okay,
here, I'll just pause the video here. Now I'm going to select this and then cut it from here. Then I'll proceed to where I started talking again and then cut off that place and remove the silence part. So okay, so I'll select this and then you cut this off. Now select this. Now I would want to drag it to this point. You see.
So now we'll need to.
Perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'll bring it in so you can see that from here I started talking again. So I'll select this as well and then use the blade icon to cut it off. Select in between, right click, then you go to delete or repel delete. So you can see that it has just joined. You can see in between, you can see this is where the two videos join. So now let me see what's going to happen.
What is actually showing. So now we need to log in. Okay. So now we'll need to either log in or sign up. So I've already changed the previous password and I can't quite remember the password now. So now let's sign up.
That is that. Now the next important thing I would want to show you is how do you blur some part of the video, or how do you lay emphasis, or maybe zoom some part of the video, zoom in and zoom out. Okay, I'm going to show you how that is also done and how you can add text and other animations to your video. So that's what I'm going to show you now. So using this particular track, the track 2, we're going to do that. So let's assume that this is actually not a YouTube video. Okay, this is one of my courses that I do on Telegram. This is one of the videos here. So I don't need that subscribe button to show or maybe tell my viewers to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so if it were to be YouTube video, let's assume you are editing YouTube videos, so you would want to do that. So let me show you how that is done. I'll just go to library. Then I'll go to channel kit from here. So you can see all these things here. I'll just use one of them. So let me just drag this one. Supposing at this point, I would want to tell you to subscribe to my channel. I'll just drag it and leave it here. So you can see that. Let me quickly go for the timeline. Sorry, let me start from here. Perfect. Now let's start the play from here. So let's see what's going to happen.
And modules. So let me
move it forward a bit.
So now we are going to talk about this home page as well as the
so maybe I think it's too big. I would want to reduce the size of it, and then I would want to reposition it, maybe keep it somewhere here. So I'll bring it this way. Now let's see how it's going to be.
WhatsApp, and then we go to Visual Basic. So now we are going to talk about this home page as well as the
see that
home page after.
If you want to extend its duration, you can just drag this and then it will
logging in. Okay, that is the welcome home page, and then the home page after logging in. So to start with,
you would want to adjust the way it comes in and the way it goes away. You would have to select it. Then you go to behaviors. Okay, so from here, just drag one of these behaviors and drop it on top of this. Okay, so now what you would want to do is to how do you want it to show or to come in? So from there, you can just move the cursor on top of it here, select it, and you can go for in. If it is coming in, you would want it to what? The style for which you would want it to come in is what? Bounce in. If you would want to change, then I would want to say glow. Then it will glow when coming in. Then during, okay, let's see how it's going to glow when coming in.
We are going to talk about this home page as well as the
it has just glowed.
home page.
Suppose you don't want it that way, then you would want to go for maybe probably something like bouncing, or for it to bounce in. So let's see how that works.
Now we are going to talk about this home page as well as the home page after logging in.
So you can try manipulating them during if it has come in. How do you want it to be behaving as it is on the screen? You click on during, then you would want it to be jumping, so you can see as it is on the screen.
Okay, that is the welcome home page, and then the home page after logging in. So to start with, let's go to the home page. Basically,
if you would want it to do something else, then you would want to choose from here, maybe none, meaning it should just be there. So with that, you'll be standing
after logging in. Okay, that is the welcome home page, and then the home page after logging in.
Viewers' attention to it, so I prefer that it should be jumping. So during it jumps. So now out, if it is going out, how do you want it to go out? I would want it to drop, or you'd want to choose any style from here. You do that. So let's see, it's going to be
drop. So to start with, let's go to the home page. Basically, this is the form that shows up.
Perfect. So that is how we add the subscribe button to our YouTube videos in Camtasia. So the next thing is, let's say that I would want to hide some sensitive part of my video. Okay, I don't want some part of my videos to show. How do we do that in Camtasia? Let me show you how to do that. Okay, so to start with, let's assume that I don't want this properties panel here to be displayed. I'm just assuming, right? So what I'm going to do is this. Okay, let me just show you something. Let me move to this side. Okay, let me just see this here. Let me move to the end and see something. Okay, maybe here. Okay. Let me move it here again.
We give you VB yes or no.
Perfect. Let me see something here. Okay. From here. Let me start from
we would want to remove this one. And then here to.
So let's move forward a bit.
What happens when the workbook is launched, okay, or when the workbook is open?
Still, I've not gotten there. I need the part that I'll be logging in or signing up so that I show
this form called FRM Home. This one, basically.
So that is that. Let me show you that still.
Double click on this to see what's going to happen. So you can see that this is what is actually showing. So now we need to log in. Okay. So now we will need to either log in or sign up. So I've already changed the previous password and I can't quite remember the password now. So now let's sign up. So we click on this to sign up.
I don't want my users or the viewers to see what I'm going to do here. I want to blur that part of the video. Okay. From this part of the, I want to blur it. So what I'm going to do is, before I begin typing, let me just go to animations here, sorry, annotations here rather. Then you come for this particular icon here, that is the shape here. You come for this one, sorry, this particular one rather, that's the special, this button here. So you go for this blur icon, just drag it over and then you leave it on this timeline here. So what is going to happen is you can choose to adjust it like this so that it blurs the part you don't want your viewers to see. Okay, perfect. So now let's
sign up. So we click on this to sign up. So now let's sign up with a different username now. So let me say admin2.
So you can, let me show you something.
We already have admin.
So you can see it's showing up now. So I want to extend it until I'm done with the signing up and logging in.
Username now. So let me say admin2. We already have admin. So admin2, and then the password I would want to set it to be perfect, and then the name should be what, maybe King.
So you can see that it's exposed, so I would want to extend it again. So let's proceed.
Sorry, King Rashid. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to say register. So quickly, I'm registered now. So I need to log in.
So now to log in, so I would want to hide that aspect too. So what I'm going to do is select this, Control C to copy this, and then Control V. Then it will be pasted just after the the bar, okay, the timeline bar. So with that one too, it will hide the rest of the action.
So admin 2, and then the password is, so there you go. Then quickly I'll just click on login, and then it says login successful.
So perfect. So once I've just logged in, I would want to show everything clear now. So now let's see that.
So there you go. Then quickly I'll just click on login, and then it says login successful. So with this,
that I've just hidden that part, and then I don't want anybody to see. So with that, you can see that everything is up and running. So now basically, let me just go to the end of the video. Maybe there are some part that I would want to also,
you can import, and that is the images, and then do the editing once again. I would want to walk you through that once again for better understanding, because that is the key point. Okay, so in our next lesson, we are going to check on how to do that. So now keep testing the application, keep generating more IDs.
So now let me just go to the end of the video here. Let's see.
Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.
So now the video ends here. So I want to select this now and chop off the rest of the part. So with that, I'm going to come for the blade icon here, select here, then press delete on the keyboard, then I'm off. So now basic editing is just done for this video. So I don't need anything further. All the silence part is chopped off, and then rejoin. So now all these things, I don't need them. It's just for introduction. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and then delete them. I don't need them. But if you want them, you can go ahead and then maintain them as well. Like I said, it's not a YouTube video. Okay, I would want to show my student everything clear, so I don't want to hide anything. I don't need to subscribe then as well. So once I'm done, then try replaying the video from the beginning again. Once I'm sure everything is up and running, then I think I should be good to go. So with this, I think we are done. Basically, should be able.
Hello and welcome to another lesson.
Simple videos, cut and join them, remove, maybe add your own audios, blur some part of the videos, add your subscribe icon, and do the rest of the stuff with Camtasia. Very simple, straightforward, and fun. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel so that you get notified anytime we upload new tutorials. In my upcoming tutorials, I'm going to show you step by step how you can add text and other animations to your videos to make it more fantastic and good looking. So till then, thank you so much for watching. And then what we are going to end up, so now that once you are done with everything, sorry about that, so once you are done with everything, you would want to export your video. So to do that, you just come for this button here, you click on export, then you go for local file here. So from here, you would want to name your project. Let's say my video, let me just give it name. Let me just give it IDB lesson 12, meaning ID builder lesson 12. Then I would want to browse where I would want to save it. Let me say I would want to go to my drive here and go for ID. So sorry, this is the, let me just go for ID builder, ID tools. Just go for this. So perfect. So inside this folder, I would want to go for lesson called almost, because that is why I normally save those videos. So from there, I'll just select this one, just click on select, and that is selected. So from here, I'll just go ahead and click on export. So once you click on export, the video should start exporting. So you can see from now it is exporting. So now let me just end the video here and then come back once the video is done exporting. So as you can see, the video is done exporting, and from here we can quickly just close this or view the media directly, or we go to the folder. So you can just go for open file location and then go straight to that folder, and then we should be able to access our file. So you can see the folder is already popping up here. So there you go. This is the file called IDB lesson 12. So I just double click this to launch the file. Then we see. So let's see.
Hello and welcome to another lesson in our ID cards builder.
Everything is working without.
And in this lesson, we'll finalize the explanation of our various
Thank
codes.
you so much for watching. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Also, please subscribe to the channel. You press the bell icon so that I get notified anytime we upload new tutorials. Don't forget to also like and share, and please give us your comments if it actually works for you, or whatever question you would want to ask. Please, you can do that in the comment section below, and then we'll be glad to answer that as well. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.